Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Kadia and Cynthia here. We are starting with a new topic for crystals and gemstones this week. We are going to talk about stones that support angel communication. So, this is going to be a really special series. We're going to share 4 stones that are really, really amazing, powerful stones that support communication with angels. So today we're kicking this off with Celestite, which is this beautiful, beautiful blue stone. Cynthia, tell us what angels are associated with Celestite.
Yes, I love the angels. It's a particularly favorite topic of mine, and Celestite is particularly close to your archangels, the archangels Michael, of course, the protector, the warrior, the just call on Michael when you're feeling fear. Gabriel, Haniel, and Seraph are the ones that are most closely connected with Celestite. But as we'll go into the benefits, you can use this to connect with your guides, with any kind of being in the angelic range realm. Sorry, right, Katie?
Absolutely. You could certainly use Celestite to meditate, to have that connection with the angels, or to even calm the mind, right? Just kind of get that soothing energy that those archangels can really provide when you kind of call them in. It can also be really great to use like with yoga for calming and soothing energy and support by the angels through your practice. Um, but why don't you tell us about the benefits, Cynthia?
Well, you're going to get a really big clue. It's known as the stone of heavenly communication. It's extremely high vibrational stone. I mean, if you're even close to it, let alone touching it, you can feel the vibration. I don't find it, overly powerful, but it is extremely high vibrational. It helps you activate your psychic abilities, and that it supports things like astral projection, ESP, and lucid dreaming. It can strengthen your communication with your angel guides as well as the other angels that we talked about. It's very, very calming and soothing. It's helpful to ease emotions and help you make more rational decisions. So you're deciding things based more on facts than on emotions, and it's also very, very cleansing, not only to our bodily systems but our aura as well. If you don't have a piece of celestite, I highly urge you to go get one. What else, Katie? Excuse me.
Well, Celestite has actually the world's largest known geode. It was found in Ohio. I believe I forget, it was at a winery, and they were digging a well for the winery, and they came across this celestite, this giant geode of celestite, and it was left in place. They partially mined it, but it's still the world's largest known geode. Um, and you can actually go visit it. It's called the Crystal Cave. And so, pretty cool, I think. It's been there since before Prohibition, so it's been there for a very long time. And it's really kind of a special place to go. So, if you're in Ohio, something to check out for sure. Um, Cynthia, how can we use celestite?
Well, a few things, based on the benefits that you might consider is placing it by your bed if you're working on dream recall. It'll help with that. Wear it as a piece of jewelry to maintain that communication with your angel guides, or work on developing your intuition and your abilities. Certainly keep it near you when you're working to help support your best decision making. And in feng shui, it's used in all ways as a water element, as you would guess from the beautiful blue color. So, um, and just
So it aligns with the element of water.
right.
Yeah. It aligns with your throat, third eye, and crown chakras. Really has some powerful energy for those chakras. It also aligns with the goddess Juturna, which is the Roman goddess of brooks and ponds, wells, and springs. So really pulls in that water element, kind of flowing and connecting you into the angels. So Cynthia, what essential oils could we use with celestite?
Well, again, as Katie and I say over and over, pick your intention. That's where you start, and going with the benefits of celestite, which is also known as Celestine, by the way. If you run across that one, it's the same thing. It's just more widely known as celestite. If you're looking to calm yourself, your environment, your emotions, then a good essential oil to pair with this to start with would be lavender, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, or patchouli. If you're working on your intuition, clary sage, litsea, or blue tansy would be good places to start. Dream recall is going to be supported by clary sage, rose, sandalwood. Your spiritual connection, the angelic communication, spiritual connection of all kind. Look for arbor vitae, manuka, sandalwood, frankincense. And physically, if you're working on the detoxification of both your body and your aura, cypress, lemon, juniper berry, or grapefruit are going to help. And I'm going to say again, these are places to start. Always follow your intuition, because everyone's body and needs and path are very different. So the oils that are best for you, you may find are a little different than what's on the list. This is just a good place to start. Do you have a favorite in those, Katie?
Oh gosh, I feel like I say this almost every time, but lavender and sandalwood are calling out to me. They're two of my favorites, and actually combining them together is one of my favorite combinations or blends to make. So definitely lavender and sandalwood. It can be really great to pair. You could take your essential oils you're called to, take the celestite, and pair it with mantras like, I open my well of communication to speak with ease. I call upon the angels to guide me. Just such a special stone, so powerful to bring that angel guidance in, that support of the archangels. And, we don't always think about calling in those angels, but it can just be so special and so uplifting when you call in those angels and you communicate with them and you ask for that guidance, because they're there for you. But this is, humans have free will, so they're not going to intervene unless you ask for their supporting guidance, right? So this is a great stone to do that with.
And always remember that they appreciate you expressing gratitude when you notice something that has happened that is more than just a coincidence, shall we say. Let them know that you appreciate what they've done. You'll be fascinated to know how more frequently you hear from them and receive their blessings.
Absolutely. And we will leave you with an interesting fact about celestite and how it's used in the world, which really has nothing to do with angels, but it is really heavily used in various metal alloys for sugar beet refining and the manufacture of pyrotechnics and flares, because when it creates a brilliant red flame. So who would know that this beautiful blue crystal could create this brilliant red flame, but perhaps that's all to its magic and power and specialness. So go out and get yourself some celestite. If you have questions, let us know. If you'd like the PDF, just drop it below and we'll get it right over to you. So until next week, enjoy yourself, reach out to those angels, and express your gratitude when they bring you little synchronicities. See you next week.